guess I'm going to start like this. Once a heretic, always a heretic. Lots coming through on the 6th of February. Welcome to Stretching the Spirit. My name is Renee. Weeby 369 and some seminal content. Look it up. Sunrise Exchange Movement in all life. The Seminole tribe in Florida. This is not a good thing right now as far as height-wise. What would Thor do? Thor. Isn't that interesting that it's Thor? To which they built a statue of as Moses was up there collecting the 10 commandments. We got 10, one for each finger. It would actually be interesting to see how that lines up numerologically wise. Like, what is the 7th commandment? All right, I got some research to do. Here's what I'll do. I'm just going to get like this. So get a little bit close. Look at my fire crotch, yeah. So I'm just leaning back in some would call it a child pose. Let me start on the ground. To get into child pose, you must be on the ground first. Ground floor. Some of you could even like have your knees and legs splayed like this. Some of you can't even do this, like this would be too hard. Some of you can squat. Some of you can't. It's just a range of motion. We all have bodies. And we all have the option to have a range of motion. Now, you may not think so. But I tell you what, you came out of that womb and you were just like a blah, blah, blah. You weren't no turtle. You were no baby turtle. You were like in this egg and then like having to run for your life. Yeah, that's such Mars energy. You know, I remember hearing that the Mars energy is like, you know, a horse born and all of a sudden it just has to start standing and walking and, you know, that's like, we're alive, right, you know. And we come in and we're just like, we're just so little and cute and smell so good. So ever since then, you really were productive as far as like, and, you know, you're like, crawling and, you know, got up to walking. That was an amazing process you completed. To think like, other people are doing it. Even the language, the tones we use. I mean, it's so fantastic. There are some words that you can't even say. I mean, you can, but if they're just so, you know, like particular. Certain occupations in South America in regards to collecting body parts. The name of the people who did that is apparently really hard to say, and there's a reason, because there's so much shame around it. So, I mean, some words were like, can we riddle this out? So back to the body, back to the spirit. Back to the stretch. You see, just sitting on the ground affords you the opportunity to get better at it. But there are these chairs and couches, you know. Why would one not sit on a chair and a couch? And I'm not saying don't do that. I do that. I'm not saying don't sit still and focus, you know. You know, I think it's challenging for people who have just learned how to move and use their bodies to sit in a in a chair, and especially when they're bored. You know what I mean? If they're engaged, you know, maybe they're like, yes, it's good, but the teacher's there to entertain and inspire, not zombify. I mean, it is there for that, but you see, you know, the flip of that coin, right? So I can't even find my headphones. So usually I have my headphones on, and, you know, just like moving through it, you know, get my body into the flow. I got my coffee. You know, what's not to like about this? Just put both legs out if you want to join me. Oh, this is interesting. You just open this book. There's $20 in it. That's awesome. I didn't know I had that. I already made money today. Congrats. What a great exchange. Selfish is when you don't say what's on your heart, painful or not. Good morning and welcome to the rise of our sun. 'Twas the propeller. Tricksters, all of us. Tricksters. So yeah, I don't know when I wrote that a couple years ago. You guys have notes? You got records? You got pickle socks and a video named Inside Out Pickles, Inside Out Pickle that you made like a year and a half ago. I know you don't, and I do. And the reason that is because, well, I have my Mercury's in Aquarius, and what's really cool, Mercury's in Aquarius and Pluto right now, and this makes a lot of sense as I scratch my pickle socks. To get up and sit up straight with this antenna I have here. Posture. Posture. Yes. Opening the heart. I feel for many of you. This time is a reckoning. Your ancestors are with you 100%. No matter if you're looking in the pit or the sun, the cave, or the wind on your skin as you move through Aquarius. This is such a groovy vibe. I'm gonna get a card. Hey, by the way, everyone, I played a game of Scrabble with my daughter last night. Her first word was a 6-letter word, which was goober. I'm like, dang, that is good. And then my second word, I used also in tiles, and it was behavior. Goober behavior. So yeah, I got like 83 points right off that. It was a fun game. We finished. The board was really caterwonky. But the thing about Scrabble, like if you just finish it, you'll get there. I mean, it might be a slog. But we're made to finish the game of Scrabble. Scramble, bamble, babble. We should make a game called Babble. All right, Spirit, welcome. We're just gonna get some energies. Good. We're gonna get some energies for this, the 6th of February. This beautiful Plutonian, Mercurian energy. The stretch, right? How far if I could go through the ground, I would. Ha, Thor. Ha, Thor. You stretch. You stretch wide. You make sound effects. I mean, get into it. Remember when you used to poop your pants? Maybe you're doing it now. Okay, let's get a card, Spirit. Thank you for being here, Spirit. Hi, everybody. Let's get, well, we have a cold. We have a card. 8 of Pentacles. Do not tell me. 8 of Pentacles. Could you give me a moment? This is an advertisement for clogs and more. I'm looking for the book. I'm looking for the book. Yeah, a little crawling. I know. Get you in this cat-cow position. That arch, you're lucky if you can have somebody step on it for you. I tell you what. Well, I'm just going to look at this card. I mean, initially what I got is like, this coin, of course, this is an earth energy, and we're in an 8-year, and we're seeing all the, look at what's on those shelves. Look at those shelves. Those are loaded. He's looking at that tool. He's like, you have served me well. Look at this. Look at this. Are you pleased with your work? Do you think which way do you think you stirred the straw? What spiral you're in? You require both. Are you in your seat? Do you need everybody to see with you? Interesting. Dignity. I was thinking about dignity. You understand why it's requires a certain posture that has gone through all the phases, so it understands. But those hyenas, have at it with each other. All right, namaste. And really impressed in many ways. Namaste.